Hey there, this is going to be a tutorial for Poison Ivy from Batman, or my take on Poison Ivy, and everything will be explained in the video. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, the first thing you want to do to get started with this makeup is to make some eye leaves, I guess you would call them. So you can make them out of paper, anything like that. You just gotta paint them kind of gold and red to have like she has in the movie. So you want to make these first. I made them a couple of days ago just so they would have time to dry, and I cut them out and everything like that. Then you want to get started with your face, applying like foundation. I'm just using, she's pale in the picture anyway and I'm pale, so I'm just going to use like my regular foundation. Now I'm going to use some powder. This is just translucent powder, you can find it anywhere. So I'm just going to take this color here, just do it light, brushing on my cheeks. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is prep our eyebrows for putting these leaves on here. Use a glue stick. Like a regular old glue stick you could find at the drugstore or anything like that. And I'm going to use this palette knife. I mean, you could use a butter knife if you had that. I just have this, so this is what I use. You're going to take a big chunk of the glue off, like that, if you can see. And you just want to spread it on your eyebrows. This could take a bit of working because, I mean, it's quite solid. And you want to go in the direction that your hair is growing, your eyebrows. So now this side is glued down, this side is not, so let's take some more glue and do the same on this side. And by the way, when you're washing this glue off, it doesn't hurt. It usually just soap and water, it'll like melt right off. So you don't have to worry about getting an eyebrow wax when you really didn't mean to. Okay, so now we've got both eyebrows with glue all over them. Okay, so everything's dry for the most part. What you want to do is run your fingers over it and make sure, like going both ways, that you don't feel any hair sticking out or anything that you missed, because you want it to be completely smooth and covering all of the hair. So the next step, we're going to go ahead and do the eye makeup that she has on. It's a lot of gold and reddish tones, so that's what I'm going to be using. These are the brushes I'm going to be using, if you can kind of tell. There's a fluffier one here, a tiny one to go under the bottom lashes down here, just a flat paddle brush in case I need to like do some shaping or sculpting, and this kind of pointed one that I'll use for the crease area. Okay. I'm going to take a gold eyeshadow as a base and put it all over my eyelid and up onto my brow bone up here, so just basically cover your entire eye in gold. So now that we've got the gold up there, I'm going to take this small flat paddle brush here, take like a rusty orange color, and I'm going to go from the corner of my eye here to my eyebrow back here. This is the color I'm using, by the way. This here, if you can kind of get an idea, and then this is the gold that I used. And then do it on the other side. Now what I'm going to do is take my smallest brush, like this one here, and take the same rusty color that I just used to do the outside corner. I'm going to take it and run it underneath my eye. Then I'm going to take this darker brown color here, just get a little bit on the same brush that you were using, and go along just the very outer corner of what we just put on your eye. Ow, or poke yourself in the eye. I think I'm good, okay. I'm going to take this fluffy brush here and just blend all this out. Use a small angled brush and just a dark brown eyeshadow. Smudge it along your upper eyelid and then out like with a wing. Then I'm going to line the inside of my eye with a brown eyeliner. I'm going to take a black liquid liner, wherever I put it, here we go, and do some eyeliner along the top, just like a quick little wing out. And get more stuff in your eyeball! Then I'm going to take this color here, which is actually called Nick Cage Raking Leaves on a Brisk October Afternoon, because it's an appropriate name for an eyeshadow. It's just a really sparkly brown color. You can see that there. I'm going to take it with the angled brush that I was using earlier, the small one. Kind of wipe it off just a bit, and I'm going to take some of that and go over this black wing that I just did. So just covering it. I mean, it doesn't have to completely cover up the black, it's not going to. I'm just putting it there to soften the black up just the tiniest amount. And I'm going to take some of that same brown that I just used on the top and go just inside, just into my eyelashes, just kind of pushing it into the eyelash line there. Glitter everywhere. Next we'll do false eyelashes. I got them as full sets, I just cut them in half because it's easier just to use half. You can't really notice when they start getting in here, but you can notice them out on the edge, so dip them very lightly into the liquid latex and then kind of smooth it out so it's evenly coated on there. Bowl on it just a bit so it'll get kind of tacky, so it'll stick a lot easier. And then you just want to set it along your eyelash line. The liquid latex will dry clear, so you don't have to worry about it showing up too much. And you want to make sure that you've got both ends of the eyelashes down pretty well, because you don't want to be at like a Halloween party and have your eyelashes falling off. That would not be cool. Okay. So now you have eyes. Well, of course you've always had eyes, but now you have eyes with eyelashes. Yay! Now we're going to take mascara and just do a few little coats just to blend your fake eyelashes with your real ones. We have to put our leaves on, so I guess we might as well bite the bullet and do that. I'm going to use Spirit Gum, which right now you could probably find at Walmart, Party City, any Halloween stores. What you want to do is put some on a Q-tip. And this stuff will come off with just rubbing alcohol. Usually if you buy Spirit Gum, they'll send you some adhesive remover. Cover your eyebrow, basically cover the entire area that you want to be sticking down. But try not to get it into your hair because that wouldn't feel too good. Time to put on the leaf. And you're going to want to hold it there for just a second just to make sure that it gets stuck. So you've got that there. And then I'm going to go back and glue down the edges a little bit better. If you feel comfortable with it, and you don't feel like it's going to come up, especially if you're going to a party and you're going to be wearing this all night, you're going to want to make sure that it's stuck down pretty well. If you make this face when you put it down, it stretches out all up your skin, so you'll be sure that this will stick down to all of it, and not if you're just relaxed. Your eyes will kind of make it wrinkled. Okay, so now you got your crazy eyeballs on. What I'm going to do is take another gold color from this MAC palette. This is actually Woodwinked. If you want the exact color, I'm going to try to get this here just to blend in just a little bit more. I think what I want to take is, I'm going to take like a burgundy eyeshadow and a small brush and go along the bottom of my eyelids again. And I'm going to take that same burgundy that I just used. It's really, let's see if I can pick this up without it being a disaster. This burgundy color here. And I'm going to run it just along the edge of the leaf. Eyes are done, leaves are done. We need to do the lips. Take brown like this and just line my lips. Ha ha. Wee wee. Then I'm going to take a orange lipstick, or the most orange that I have. This one is Casbah by Rimmel 276. If you want to use the same one, I mean, any orange lipstick will work. And just put on the lipstick like you would normally put on lipstick. My lips are quite frosty because it was the 90s when this came out, so I'm going to take a light cream eyeshadow. This top one, just fall out, go ahead. This top one up here, just get it on your finger and dab it on top of your lip, focusing on the center of your lip. Now I guess we're on to hair. You know, she has long red hair. I think I'm gonna go with the short hair and just try to do the buns on her hair like she has. So we'll see how this goes. I guess parting it down the middle would be the place to start. So I'm going to take some sections of hair, this top section up here, and then she has like these big cones in her hair, which if you had longer hair than me, this would probably be really easy. But since I'm a little short on the hair department, I'll try to make this work. Let's see if this will hold. Where'd my bobby pins go? Here they are. So I kind of just twisted it up into kind of a cone like she has. I guess I could make some cones to like sit in my hair. Maybe that would work a little bit better. So, you know, they're not perfect, but it's getting there. I guess it's all hard. I'm going to curl the ends of my hair. Hers is kind of messy, so I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. You can just leave it in there for a couple seconds and pull it out. Okay, so PS, after I stopped with the other tutorial, after I just used my regular hair, I was like, hey, why not give the wig a shot? So I used this wig, went back and added these up here. I actually took some foil and made some little cones and then wrapped the hair around it. It's kind of frustrating, actually really frustrating. I almost just wanted to like rip the wig off my head and not do it, but I guess it turned out alright. It's not perfect, but I guess it'll work for if you're going to like a costume party or something like that. You just have to make sure that you pin these down tight enough so that they stayed. But yeah, I kind of like it a little bit better with this. I just need a green outfit now. So since I changed the wig, changed my hair, here is it now. I guess it looks a little bit more like her now. So there we go. And that's it. Bye bye.